Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back for another birthday layout featuring Cody. And this is the other layout that I created using the academia background papers that already had some pre-printed layers on them. And then I've pulled out some other things from my stash to support the Harry Potter um, theme of his party. And so here you can see I dug into the stash of my scissors. I only have a few of well, I still have all of them, but I keep only a few of them on my desk. And this is one that I actually use a lot, that it was the decal edge. It makes it look like it's ripped, but I can control it a little bit better. And as you can see that I again have some of those number rub-ons that came from the Simple Stories Essentials collection that came out a couple years ago, and this was from the same rub-on sheet that the letters came from on the last layout that I shared. So I'm just getting those rubbed on at the top. And then some of my layers are going to include some die cut scraps from the Academia collection, as well as a few other pieces from other collections. So uh, this piece here, the big green one, that was actually a die from Elizabeth Crafts, and it cut out this big paper page, and then as you saw that I did use my decal to give a more decorative edge at the bottom of that foundation green piece there. That newsprint, that was actually from probably an Echo Park collection that was the Witches and Wizards, or it might be from a Paper House collection. Now that I saw the back, I am pretty sure that that was from one of the Echo Park collections. And I thought with the neutral color of the background that it worked in just fine. These brick pieces, that those are from the Academia collection, and I believe those I used a die also from Elizabeth Crafts. And just with all the notebook paper, things of that nature, Hogwarts School, that's kind of the look that I was going for without being too themey for everything. And so here you can see that I have built up all my layers, and I'm going to make sure that they are secure for now with some washi tape so I can move it around as one big piece. And that is so I can make sure that I am putting the rub-ons in the exact areas that I want to use. So this one here was just a little, the remaining rub-ons I think are from 49 and Market from various collections. And this one here I think was a cut off from the terracotta rub-ons. And then this orange one I'm actually going to cut up and put in several different places, as well as I think maybe even in the coordinating pocket pages that I do with the remaining pictures from this birthday party. So my title here is Smashing Good Time, because while we didn't get a big cake for him to smash into for his first birthday, that after the candle was blown out, we did take that out and we just let him smash into his cupcake, and he did have a smashing good time. So just some older gold foiled thickers that I had in my stash, and these stickers here that my husband a couple years ago actually got me a sticker book from Barnes and Noble, and it actually has like hundreds of pages of different Harry Potter themed stickers in it. And so some of these are from that. Some of the stickers that I'm using are from, let's see, probably Paper House Studios. And then there might be a piece or two from a Ciao Bella collection that had a wizard type themed collection that I've used in the past. So I just kind of brought all my pieces together and just whatever coordinated with the colors is what I went with. Whoa, I don't know what happened with my coloring there, but must have had a change in lighting outside. So here is where I am going to start cutting up this rub-on to work and make sure I get a little orange at the top and a little orange at the bottom. So here is the first part, that area there, and that is gonna pretty much just nestle around my main part of the title, the smashing. And I hope the 49 Market rub-ons will continue to be this good quality, that this one is actually several years old and it still went on so easy. It actually went on a little bit easier than the Simple Stories ones did, even though they were probably about the same age. The Simple Stories ones had dried out just a little bit, and so I guess I do need to make a point of getting those used up and on a layout here soon. So here again, that I'm just checking my spacing and only using part of the rub-on that I absolutely need for the color area that I'm trying to get here, and make sure that I have all the weird edges covered up by another layer. So there you did see that I took off one of those notebook pieces, and so here I'm trying to see if I can add in that last cut off piece, and I don't think it ends up on this page, but I do believe I end up using it as an embellishment on the companion pocket pages that I will be sharing, probably not on this video, and I didn't record those, but you will see those on Instagram and Pinterest after these videos have been posted. So there you can see that I fixed my spacing issue up there at the top by just making some minor adjustments on where those original pieces had been glued down there. So now I am putting my large photo block there, and so now I am going to finish up the title in that little section. The word good is actually a rub-on excuse me, a rub-on piece from a title that I had. I think it went with several other things. And then time, this was also a rub-on from 49 Market for I think I actually got this particular rub-on in my 49 birthday box, the box that Janine did for her 49th birthday. I was able to get my hands on one of those, and I believe that was one of the things that came in there. So here now I am just working on coming up with some embellishments. I'm just kind of testing some things out. I do decide to use this Hogwarts emblem. I don't know if it's supposed to be a book or just an H to represent Hogwarts. And so again, I do also cut down the excessive white border on this sticker and put it down there in that corner there by at the bottom. And then I do end up putting this wand sticker to fill in that trapped space above smashing and below the picture. And so here again, just trimming off using my Teflon coated scissors and just fussy cutting around my sticker to make it more visually pleasing. Sometimes instead of cutting, I will just ink it so it just doesn't seem so in your face with that much white border around. But since I had not inked anything else on here, I decided that the better route was to just fussy cut around everything and make it look more consistent. And then I believe this piece here is from Ciao Bella. And it actually, you know what? This was not from that. When my sisters did a baby shower for Cody, that they sent out little business cards that invited everybody to bring a book for the baby. And so I actually fussy cut that image from the business card. So I had a couple of them available, so I had used one on his scrapbook of the actual card, and since I didn't need multiple copies of that card, that I just used what was printed on there. And so here I'm just making sure everything is glued and secured down really good, since I had just kind of lightly put everything down initially to get the spacing correct here. So let's see, and so now I'm going to come in with a few other layering bits and pieces that I had cut. I have this piece, and so I didn't need the full thing, and I'm going to trim off a little bit more because I trimmed too much off of the bottom, and so now I needed to hide the edge underneath the actual die cut. So, and I'm going to pop up this piece with some craft foam. I always like to put a little dry adhesive as well as wet adhesive when I use the craft foam, just to make sure that hopefully everything will stay. And now I'm just going to get those layered pieces down. And now what am I doing? Looks like I am going to add some... Oh, so I did pull out a few things from the Rust and Revs collection, and I'm using these, the circles. I don't really know what they were, but the colors seem to match. They weren't really themey. I guess probably within the Rust and Revs you could have put them on maybe some of the wheel embellishments, something like that. But I am just using them just like a normal enamel dot. And so the finger taps, I'm thinking, what else do I need to do? Oh, okay. So this is my Heidi Swap gold. And as you can see, there's hardly any left in there. And so really I am just trying to get it used up. And I even have to to almost spill it completely out of the bottle to get it on my spray nozzle there, just to do the gold splashes here. So once I get this completed, then that pretty much wraps up this layout. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave those down below. I will have some close-up photos of the layout here coming up. I also share those on Instagram as well as Pinterest. And if you don't mind, I would love if you would please subscribe if you haven't already, and give me a thumbs up here. Oh, and here, so for 2024, I actually did a tracker. This was on New Year's Eve, and here I am filling in my very last project for 2024. And I actually made, what's it say, 321 projects. Well, so I didn't get 365 done. I think 321 is pretty good. And there is my, basically my, what each symbol means and how many I did of each month. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.